stand behind the cones. Your volunteer will give you both a verbal and a visual signal. So on your mark, get set, go. On the signal, you will dribble all the way down. You must finish between the cones and stop your dribble. Okay? Upon stopping your dribble, once you cross the line, we will stop the stopwatch. All right? So it's just a simple timing, straight down. Any illegal dribbles, so carry, double dribble, bounce off your foot, all the craziness that can happen. That's a 1 second penalty. If by chance you do lose control of the ball, you may either retrieve the ball that you lost control of, or you may pick up the closest ball, which in this case will be in the center of the court, okay? Yeah? Everyone understand? Okay. If you have a wheelchair is 2 push, dribble, dribble, 2 push, dribble, dribble. Or if it's a mechanical wheelchair, it's 2 second count. So 1, 2, dribble, dribble. On your mark, get set, go. On your mark, get set, go. Mike's got some speed. The purpose of your wall pass is simply to measure your being able to hit a target. Alright? So you must stand anywhere within the marked square. This is a 3 by 3 meter square on the floor. You must stand anywhere within the marked square. You have 5 attempts to hit the wall within the marked square. Okay? 3 points for hitting within the square. 2 points for hitting anywhere on the edge of the square. 1 point if you hit the wall. 1 point if you retrieve the ball coming directly off the wall or after 1 bounce. Okay? So you can pass it and retrieve it every single time. Alright? Everybody understand? Okay, wherever you like.
For the 12-meter dribble setup, you can see it is a 12-meter course with 6 cones that are set 2 meters apart from each other. The athlete will start to the right or to the left of the first cone, and there are extra balls that are located at the midpoint that are 3 meters on the right and on the left. A player is instructed to dribble the ball while passing alternately to the right and to the left of the 6 obstacles placed on the line. The player may start to the right or to the left of the first obstacle, but must pass each obstacle alternately thereafter. When the last obstacle is passed, the final cone, the player will dribble around the cone and back through the slalom, passing each obstacle to the right and to the left. This process is repeated for the next 60 seconds until time is called. A point is received for every midpoint that the athlete crosses. In our example, the midpoint is the yellow cone. So if the athlete alternates cones and passes the yellow cone and does not miss any, they will receive a point. The player, if they lose the ball, the clock continues to run. They recover the nearest ball and may re-enter at any point along the course. In this example, you can see that an athlete misses the blue and the yellow cone and does not alternate to the right and to the left, which means they will not receive a point. A player has to fully go to the right or to the left of the cone. In this example, you can see that the athlete is crossing directly over the cone, which will also not receive a point. When scoring the 12-meter dribble, the athlete will get 1 point for every midpoint that they cross if they have alternated through all the cones correctly. At the end of 60 seconds, you will get the total number of points. A player may stand anywhere along the free throw line within the free throw circle. The player dribbles towards the goal and attempts a field goal at their choice of position. This attempt must be taken anywhere outside the 2.75 meter arc marked off by the dotted line. The player then rebounds the ball, made or missed the shot, and dribbles outside anywhere of the arc before attempting another field goal. This player shall make as many field goals as described above in a 1-minute time trial. 2 points are awarded for each field goal made within the 1-minute trial. When scoring perimeter shooting, every basket that the athlete makes outside of the arc will result in 2 points. The timer will let you know when 60 seconds are up, and then you will score their total. On go, the athlete passes the ball to the feeder and moves quickly to either cone A or cone B. As the player approaches or reaches the end of the line, the feeder passes the ball to the athlete to catch. The player must have at least 1 foot over the end line at the point of catching the ball. The player must catch the ball and then pass it back to the feeder from behind the line. 1 or both feet can be grounded, but both must be behind the line at the moment of passing the ball back to the feeder. When the athlete has passed the ball, they move quickly to the opposite cone to receive the next pass. The player continues passing and moving along the line and catching the ball for the next 60 seconds. A bounce pass may be used with lower ability athletes. 1 point is scored for each good pass made to the feeder. The pass must be catchable, and 1 point is scored for each good catch made by the athlete. No fumbles allowed. The athlete must have the ball under control or no points can be scored. In this example, you can see that the athlete should be completely stable at cone A or cone B before passing the ball. They should not be moving and passing the ball at the same time or no points will be awarded. When scoring catch and pass, the athlete will receive 1 point for every clean catch and every clean pass. This will go on for the next 60 seconds. Once the timer lets you know that time is up, then you will put the total catch points down and the total pass points, add those together, and you will receive your total amount of points.